are back. We are back. Episode 17. If that sounds out of order, it's because episode 16 is the new Blackout episode.
Literally. And
Damn, dude.
Apologies to Keisha, who is an amazing guest, but we had technical difficulties because I'm going to blame it on Keisha.
Yeah. The reports are that it's the greatest episode
It's
ever recorded, like in podcast history.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. There was heat between two people in this room. We had good topics that I don't even remember.
That's how good they were.
But maybe one day we'll get her on Zoom. We'll do a Zoom episode with her.
It's like the Wu-Tang album.
One album sold for like 20 grand. Yeah.
It's like nobody's ever going to hear it.
But yes, welcome to episode 17 of the Boondoggle. My man to the left, the silence behind the violence. John, how you doing?
All right.
I say that because you're quiet and you're always very upset when the 49ers lose.
So I've been upset a lot this year.
Yeah. How are you doing? Good?
All right.
Yeah. Good Thanksgiving? Did you have your stupid cranberry sauce?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I ate it the other day. There was some left over, and I just ate it.
Wait, you don't... Okay, so do you eat cranberry sauce or you don't drink it? Isn't cranberry sauce just like gravy?
No, it's like... It can be like a
little chunky?
A little chunky.
Okay,
yeah.
all right. And then the man behind the ones and twos is our man, George Ferrito. George, how is the new laptop working so far?
It's going great. Can I make a request? Can we turn the lights off?
Ooh.
Can we make it sexy?
Ooh.
Does that work?
Yeah, that's perfect. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm doing great. Fantastic. Look, it's looking good back here.
It is. We got some shows coming up in December real quick. Want to plug them because we want to put this episode out as soon as we can. My man George is helping put on Strum Brewery
Yes.
next Saturday
Yes.
at 8.
Yes.
And it's going to be fun. He's going to give me,
Maybe.
would you say 3 minutes?
3.5.
Okay. Do I have to bark again?
No, but you have to swallow.
Oh!
Man has his limits, George. Man has his limits.
Man has an expectation.
But yeah, no, I'm happy to see you guys again. I haven't seen you guys in a couple of weeks. Thanksgiving. George, how was your Thanksgiving? Yours working. How was it?
Oh, I got slammed, dude.
Ooh.
He's never gonna hear this. The dude I worked with behind the bar, he sucked, dude. He sucked.
Can I tell you now? I'm solely gonna try to find the guy that he works with and be like, "Look, man, I know you don't know me, but listen to this podcast." And just walk away. Go on.
Yeah, no, he absolutely sucked. I've never worked with this. I know him, but we in the mornings, like I don't really have anyone to work with. Not that being said, like I can work with people. I've never worked with this guy before as like a collaboration, but he could not hold it down, and it brought the whole team down.
How long has he been
working there?
Yeah.
Less than a year. Bartending, I'm not sure, but overall his skills were lackluster. And I'm like, dude, that sucks, dude. We made money, and it's not because of him.
Right. But he got a piece of it though, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
John, did you work or did you take time off?
I worked Friday. I think
You worked Black Friday, and then but did you like?
But it was like,
did you?
It was one of those.
Yeah. That's what I love about corporate America. There's always
that's most of my days. Like, did you work? But,
we don't want to say that directly in the microphone. You don't want to mess this up for all of us. This is why I have to go back in the office.
I already did my year-end review, so we can't. There's no take-backs.
No takey backsies. Let's do one thing. Let's start off this podcast. George, I don't know if you're a Spotify user, but today you're not?
No.
Are you more of an Apple?
Yeah, I'm all Apple Music.
Do they do like a year-end review?
You know what? I'll look it up while you talk about this. Maybe I'm sure they do. Can you also tilt your light by your feet up?
Tilt the light.
The colors we're all over the place today, folks. Right. We're making this happen. But if you're looking for it visually, it's on YouTube, y'all. If you're just listening, check out the YouTube. It's pretty.
Is that better?
Yeah. Sexy.
Ooh. So Spotify today released their year in review. Their, what do they call it? Their wrap. Tells you what you've been listening to all year long. Sometimes I think the analytics are a little creepy. Like sometimes they're like, hey, in like April, you were depressed, so you were listening to sad music.
That's AI for you.
So I figured if we all have it, top 5 songs we listen to throughout the year. John, let's start with your bottom.
I was gonna go from the bottom.
Bottom to the top.
Bottom to the top.
What is what did Spotify rat you out on?
Number 5 was Too Sweet.
But I don't know.
I think that's Hosier.
Okay.
I think
I didn't know you were a Hosier listener. Okay.
Sorry, just got a text. Anyway,
Hosier was that?
Yeah, it was Hosier. Number 4 was Feeling Myself. That is Rest in Peace, Mac Dre.
Okay.
It's an older one.
Okay. So nothing this year, I'm going to guess.
That's what it looks like so far. Number 3 is Lay Me Down.
That sounds familiar.
It's featuring Rome. I forgot.
Dirty Heads.
Yes.
Yes. That's a great one. Yeah, you were listening to that one
Apparently.
this year.
Apparently. I have no idea.
You're on vacation all year, baby. There you go. That's my tropical.
Yeah. Number 2 is Shotgun. I think that's George Ezra.
Okay. All right.
And number 1 song is 3005 by Childish Gambino.
Okay. All right. That one I'm not mad at. I do like Childish Gambino.
And my total minutes listened, just for perspective, was 1,101.
I don't even want to say how many mine were. It was too much. I'll do mine next. Number 5, 6 Foot, 7 Foot by Lil Wayne. Okay. That is a pump up song for me. I probably was listening to that on the way to open mics. The second verse, more specifically, is my pumping my chest. I wish I could rap. I really wish I had flow. One day we're gonna catch George on the hot mic. George has got good.
You're just
flow.
gonna have to listen to my album.
Oh yeah. I have zero flow.
I think his album was my number 6 song.
Number 6 one. George.
The Filipino flow.
I think that's your first comedy album name, Filipino Flow. Next one, it's not really a song, but I listen to comedy. The track is called Abortion by Louis C.K., which is a great...
What was it last year?
Oh, it was Pedophiles by Louis C.K.
You gotta...
Also a great
You
bit.
like to listen to...
I like to listen to Louis C.K. He's top 5 and his dark topics. Abortion is a great bit. Do you mess
Do I
around?
know about abortion? I guess, are you pro?
What is your punch card at now? No. What is? Do you like Louis C.K.? Yeah.
I watched all of Louis.
Yeah. Oh, I've never seen Louis.
Oh, you're missing out.
Am I missing out?
Yeah.
Dang, that was what, 6 seasons?
I think so. Before he got canceled. Yeah.
That's like 30 minutes though.
Yeah.
Episode. Okay, I can.
Or 22 if you want to
be technical.
Yeah, literal.
No commercials. Okay. Next one is Jay-Z Takeover. It's a diss track to Nas and Mobb Deep. I just like the beat. I don't know why. I think it's on my running mix. That's probably why it's on there. Second one, a little embarrassed, but I'll say it, is One Last Breath by Creed. I don't know. A lot of my friends, their dads going through divorces. I don't know. It's a good song. I used to hate Creed. I think in high school, it was like Limp Bizkit made fun of them, and I was Team Limp Bizkit. I was like, yeah, F Creed. Now they're like on my jukebox too. And the number 1 is another Louis C.K. track. And that track is called Jesus.
Okay. So you had to make yourself feel better.
No, he does not do it. He makes a good observations about. You're a man. How many times have you? You're a man of. I just stop right there. You're a man, right?
How many times have you? Whoa.
Yeah. You're an up and coming man. How many times have you? You're a man of faith. How many times have you read the Bible?
Like from start to finish?
Sure.
No, 0.
Okay.
I mean, not
anyway,
not purposely. I mean, I've been to church. I'm sure I've read the whole. They've read the whole Bible.
That's true. Okay.
So if you put it like that, then...
I'm curious to see those year-end stats of what verses they didn't go over.
Yeah.
But in that bit of Jesus bit from Louis C.K., he talks about the story of a fig tree, him and his disciples walk past a fig tree. It's not in bloom. And then Jesus is like, hey, from here on out, no one shall eat from this tree. And, the tree ended up withering and dying. And Louis C.K. is like, what is that about? Why is this in the Bible? What story? And it's like, I'm doing it no justice. It's great. It's a great bit.
That's funny. Yeah, I was watching a show the other day, and it was like probably like 12-year-old, 13-year-olds. They were drinking wine.
Mm-hmm.
And like, and the parents get mad. Like, well, it's just Jesus' blood. Like, it's okay. Like, we can drink it. Like, it's not really alcohol. It's just Jesus' blood.
And I want to say, like, I mean, I don't know how again true this is, but they were saying like all the disciples of Jesus are like 21, 20, 19. I was like, yeah, all right, I get it. They're young, impressionable. Drinking wine's fine. George, were you able to figure out?
Yeah, Apple Music does have a rap, and doing the math, my total listen minutes is about 2,500 minutes of music. But I use this phone to play music at the shows, so I don't really know how accurate my rap is.
Okay.
So number 5 is "Party on Fifth Ave," Mac Miller. I have 2 Chris Webby songs, number 4 and number 3. Number 4 is "Raw Thoughts 3." That's where Chris Webby calls out Lil Xan. And then number 3 is "Rookie of the Year" by Chris Webby, just because I identify. Number 2 is "There's Nothing Holding You Back" from Shawn Mendes. And then number 1 is obviously "Good Day."
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I play that twice a week, 4 times a week, like.
Does it give you the number 6 spot? Only because that is true. If "Good Day" is number 1, technically.
Number 6 is "They Reminisce Over You," that Pete Rock and CL Smooth. They play it in a. It's in.
I reminisce.
It's in NBA Street.
Yes.
I'm gonna need a screenshot of all those songs. I've never listened. I don't really venture outside what I know of music. Mac Miller, I know everyone talks about. I don't know. I can't name you one song.
What's the one he just said?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So George, I'll need a copy of those.
Mac Miller dead?
Yeah.
Plane crash?
No,
drugs.
Drugs.
Plane crash.
Yeah, his life was a plane crash.
Wasn't it Juice WRLD the one that died on the plane, like overdose on the plane?
He overdosed on a plane.
I think so.
I know he's passed away, but yeah, I forget how.
Juice WRLD was just part of the concert they had on Fortnite.
Oh yeah. Before we get into our first topic, that's going to be hand selected by George.
Hang on, can I say my number 5 album is Hamilton?
Is it?
Yeah.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Hamilton.
Have you seen the play?
Not live.
Yeah.
John, have you seen the play?
Not live.
But you mess with the album?
I mean, it's a
Mess with this history, bro.
Is it though? As I get older, history is not as like accurate as I was told in.
Are you like? What are you saying? Like the Nazis didn't kill the Jews?
No, I'm just saying. Like I didn't know.
Not all 6 mittens.
Yeah.
You over exaggerated the number.
Check the numbers.
Some of them were annoying. Come on. I like I forget what thing in history. It was like they said I don't even want to get. It's too serious, but
Napoleon isn't really short.
But it's like other things too. Like obviously Nazis are bad. We can all say this in agreement. But then it's just like, oh, Hugo Boss like dressed them, and Volkswagen was like the car of choice, but like somehow never mentioned in school. And then it's like, but we're still gonna market these. I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, that's still history. That's just
the little parts of history.
I mean, like they really care about Volkswagen. Like,
yeah,
they're a German company. Are we surprised by that?
I guess. Yeah, you're right. You
got Nazis on the NASA board, bro. Like that's real.
Or going to space like NASA. Like long story short, we basically took all the Nazi scientists and we're like, hey, we won't kill you if you like get us to the moon. And they're like, yeah, deal. I was like, dang it.
But did we go to the moon?
Ooh, yeah. We talked about this last night at the Riff Mike. And are you a moon conspiracy, or you think we went?
I think we went. Yeah,
I'm like 65% we went, and okay. I have no good evidence for not going, but I feel like with all the high power stuff, like we should be able to see some stuff, right? Yeah. But someone out there is gonna be like, no, obviously we don't. We're not there yet, but I think we went. Yeah. George, where are you on that?
For sure.
Yeah,
we
went.
For sure we went.
Okay.
Do we have footage of it? Now that's a different story. Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
No,
so,
I think we have footage of it.
But you did. Dang. I was hoping we didn't. Okay. What's the first topic, George?
topic of the podcast: favorite odd food combination.
Oh man.
So I don't really have a favorite. Like I said, growing up, a middle class family, we scramble for food. So mom eat. We would eat beans once a week. I know that's stereotyping a bit.
I'm more shocked. Just once?
Yeah, at least once.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like she would make beans and they would last for a while.
Yeah.
So sometimes she would just do like spaghetti.
Yeah.
And we would put the spaghetti and then we would put the beans on top of the spaghetti.
Oh.
Make another meal out of that. So
Okay.
It's almost like Skyline Chili. I don't know if you know what that.
Is that Chili's line of restaurants that are targeted for the upper middle class?
No. It's
I don't know that.
It's spaghetti with chili on top of it.
I've never heard that.
It's a big Cincinnati food staple. So like that's what Cincinnati's known for is Skyline Chili.
Okay.
And normally they put it on top of
Now, do you still
spaghetti.
Prepare this?
No.
When's the last time you ate it?
Oh man, probably like 14 years ago.
Dang, you don't want to bring it back? You don't want to share the experience with your family?
No, not yet. Maybe I've thought about it.
Oh man, wait. So it's like legit spaghetti, marinara sauce on it?
No, they're just.
It's just noodles and
just noodles, and instead of like sauce on it, you put the beans.
Ooh, you know what though? That's like just like chili beans, like legit.
No, like we use black beans.
Okay, that's weird.
That's weird.
No, I love black beans. Okay, all right.
And instead of like Parmesan cheese, you use like queso fresco on it.
Ooh, okay, all right. I can't really hate on it. I think I could kind of taste it. All right, I get it. For me, growing up, same kind of thing. We moved. It's not like my parents. My parents bought a house that like we were like they were slaves to paying that mortgage. So we had to like budget, right? And so our budget food was the plate was white rice, chili beans, and a hot dog, and the beans, weenies, and rice. That's what we called it: beans, weenies, and rice. And my dad would put mustard on it. I was like, that's wild. I didn't do that. But to this day, my mom will make it for me on every birthday I have.
Say for your birthday?
Yeah. And it is still delicious. It's still so good. I know it's a weird combination. Like the hot dog and the chili beans, I think that makes sense. But on top of rice, I think people are like, wait, what? But it is so good. And I've started to put mustard like my dad did. Oh, man, it goes up a notch.
And just regular mustard?
Just regular, like yellow mustard. So good. I would say that's probably my weirdest food combination. I know you and I briefly discussed the whole like trend of like a Wendy's Frosty with their fries, which is pretty good. Have you had that?
I had them. Don't hate it. Don't like it. I'm like, it's not something I would order.
Okay. Where are you at with ketchup on eggs?
I don't like ketchup.
Yeah, you don't like ketchup?
No. It's just
like, is it? You hate America?
No,
I don't understand.
Like, I mean, I'll eat it, but it's not something like I go out of my way to like have. Like if it's there. Like,
do you
add? I like ketchup with fries.
Okay.
That if the fries aren't good, because the fries are trash, I'm like I can't eat these like this. So I need something if I can mask the flavor.
Okay.
And then that's the only time like I'll eat ketchup.
Okay. So, but no hot. It's not on your hot dog.
No.
It's not on hamburgers.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Mustard.
Mustard, yes.
Okay. All right.
Everything.
Dang, ketchup. Ketchup is all right.
Ketchup is for 5-year-olds.
It's true. I'm not gonna sit here. I still do sometimes put ketchup on my scrambled eggs. I will say from a like an outsider's point of view, ketchup on steak. I've seen people do it, and nope.
There's better sauces to put on steak.
Yes, and I'm still A1 team A1 sauce. I know people will say like if your steak is nice or whatever, you shouldn't need dressing or whatever. But I'll put A1 sauce on chicken.
Let's say there's a candidate that could be running for president and you saw they put ketchup on their steak. Would you vote for them?
Oh,
I think it more depends on how they got their steak prepared.
yeah.
Well done.
No.
Yeah.
That's a Nazi.
Yeah. It depends and where they got it from.
Let's just say a 2-time president.
Is that how he does it?
It's a Nazi. I stand by what I said.
He's got some behaviors that are questionable now. No, that's a flag. Yeah, I could see myself being that shallow on a date. She goes out, orders a steak. I'm like, it's totally fine. I'm gonna pay for it, and she drenches it in ketchup. I'm like, I'm not. I don't want to
Smack her.
I don't want to
Pick
go.
that steak up and slap her in the face with it. Better be a bone-in tomahawk.
Do you have any? Do you know any other weird food combinations you've?
That
heard
I've
of- or
seen.
you've
I can't think of any.
The one I've actually tried it and heard of is a hamburger with peanut butter on the bun.
Ooh. I guess the closest I've gone to that is I don't know if they're still around. Slater's 50 and 50. They used to have
Yeah,
a
I think they are.
peanut butter. Maybe it was just a jelly thing. But anyways, I can't hate on peanut butter. I guess I would.
I tried it. I said it didn't really change the flavor. of
Yeah,
the
I would
burger
say
that
it's
much.
almost like bacon. Like you add it to anything, I'll probably eat it. Like I love peanut butter. I love jelly. I love bacon. Like you add any of those things to something I hate, I'll eat it. Like I don't really care for like asparagus, but if you like, I've had like bacon wrapped asparagus, best thing ever. Everything.
I like asparagus and mayo. I don't know if that's a weird combo.
On mayo?
No, asparagus and like I'll dip it like
In mayo?
in the mayo.
What else do you dip in mayo?
Nothing else.
Okay. A little weird. I don't know. I think mayo is I've seen friends gag at the sight of mayo, so I know that's but me, I don't care. George?
What is it? There's Will Levis. He's the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. He puts mayo in his coffee.
Oh no, he needs to be cut. What?
He needs to play a different sport.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Hey, he got a great sponsorship deal from what's the Hergmans or Herman's
For the mayo?
Yeah, like he's like I seen him on the commercials.
I
now
think
for
Hertz
mayo.
owns like a lot of the
like-
condiments.
Like
Heinz?
Heinz.
Oh yeah,
Hertz is a rental car
Yeah,
company.
car.
I was thinking that.
I see he's on the Mayo commercials all the time.
No. Oh no. George.
I want to validate your chili and rice because that's a staple food back home in Hawaii.
Okay.
Like it's called Zippies. It's like our Denny's, but they serve chili, very special chili. I think there's one in Vegas now. The rumor is that the part of the ingredients is peanut butter in their chili.
Ooh.
But it is chili, rice, and hot dog is not a weird combination outside of Hawaii. But here you're fucking weird, dude.
Yeah,
To discover
100%.
that on accident is weird. That's
Yeah.
you're out of. But A1 sauce and rice.
Ooh.
Like I'll just eat that.
Just
God, I love A1. Do you like A1?
yes and no. Like it's not like something like.
I know.
It goes back to the comment he made. Like if the steak is, like, you don't need to add anything to it.
Okay. But without judgment from other people, like let's say we went to a 5-star restaurant and your steak, would you add anything to it?
No.
I would. Like I got shamed into asking for A1 sauce at a Fleming's, which I don't know where Fleming is on like the steak hierarchy, but
It's up there.
It's up there, and then my sister was like, "You're embarrassing me."
And they're like, we don't even have that. You fucking
Yeah.
plebe.
My sister
You
was like,
peasant.
My sister was like, the cook is gonna come out here right now and shame us right now. I'm like, hey, I'm paying whatever X amount of dollars for this
They're
meal.
gonna ask if you're paying with coupons.
Yeah. Is this EBT? Oh man. Yeah.
All right, let's talk steak. Where was your best steak? Where have you had? Because I'll say last weekend I had a fillet from the Pomona Mining Company that I was very, very surprised about. It was really good.
Pomona Mining Company is good, but I would say that they're 50-50. I've had fillets that are not good, but I'm happy you had a good one. That is good.
Outback Steakhouse, best one I've ever had.
Really?
Kidding.
Okay. Like,
I'm trying to think the best one I've ever had.
now mine, real quick, while you think, mine probably because I was a little tipsy. I was,
At some slaughterhouse.
yeah, no, I mean, yeah. Some girl I dated, I was dating her.
Her mom just cooked us the best steak in the kitchen.
She took me to a work Christmas party at I don't know, somewhere in Costa Mesa, and their steak was like the perfect amount of rare, and I think about it right now. I'm salivating thinking about it. It was so good. I did not put A1. It was available. Could have been because I was a little tipsy. It was so good. It was so my steak was cooked by like the Hilton or whatever. So that one.
I remember. I think the last one, decent one I had, I think was at Taps.
Ooh, okay. Like in Brea?
I think it was the one here before they closed it down at Dos Lagos.
Real quick, let's go around. George, how do you like your steak?
Medium rare.
Medium rare?
Yep.
Okay. Because my son eats steak, sometimes when we get like brunch, I have to get it medium well, and it breaks my heart. I'm like, can I get it more cooked for this little?
I mean, he's one, first of all. Like,
he needs to grow up faster.
you made it seem like he told
Listen,
you to,
stupid, you're embarrassing
yeah.
me.
Like, you made it seem like he told you, I want this medium well, or I send it back.
I guess in the opposite direction, is there a worst steak you've ever had? And now this might be an easy answer if you're like ordering it from a strip club or something.
Oh, I accidentally got the.
Strip club?
No, it wasn't the strip club. I accidentally got the bagel steak sandwich at McDonald's. Or bagel.
Accidentally?
Yes.
They just gave it to you?
No, I thought it was DoorDash, and I thought I selected something else.
Okay.
And I got it. I'm like, this is a fucking hockey puck as a steak, so that could be the worst steak I've ever had.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Because I would never order the steak from McDonald's. I was like,
I didn't even know they had steak.
Yeah, there's like they brought the bagel sandwiches back.
Yeah.
And one of the options is like the steak and egg bagel sandwich.
Yeah.
And that's the one I got.
It's just tough.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
can't. Yeah. George, if you.
Probably from like a Denny's.
Yeah.
A dine. I'll eat a diner steak, but it's like I know better.
Yeah. You take a chance. Like I've gone to like somewhere in Big Bear, like a cafe, like steak and eggs. Maybe I just went on a bad day. Steak was I was chewing bubble gum the whole time. I was just like trying to break it down.
Oh, you want the taffy cut? We got you.
Exactly. So, all right, let's go next topic.
All right, second topic of the day. What is one thing that is overrated?
Just the one thing?
One thing that's overrated.
Steak and eggs.
Oh, is that true? It could be. I like steak and eggs. One thing that's overrated.
The Dodgers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold. Yeah, I get you. Overrated for me. I guess I'll say is. I don't even know. I gotta think. I got time to think.
I think dessert's overrated. I know George is gonna hate me for that one, but
Podcast over. I just stopped recording. Stop talking.
We still have to pay him, John.
Yeah.
Be nice to him.
I just like. Do you have dessert like after
Diabetes?
every meal?
Yeah, probably.
That's
what
what
are you getting at?
That's what he orders. He's like, yeah, can I get the diabetes?
What percentage of the country do you think has diabetes?
All.
35%.
Oh, that's close.
What is it?
It's like 30. I think it's like 32, 35%.
And that's shocking because isn't obesity past like 60? Yeah, that's shocking. Those numbers are off. Dessert. Okay, I can get behind dessert. I'm not a dessert
Neither
person.
am I. That's why. Like, I'm not a sweets.
Like how many? Like when you go out to dinner with your family. How many times are you ordering dessert?
Am I ordering?
You are. Yeah.
Like less than 1%.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. Same. I'm with you. I'm not a sweets person.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat like food, and then something about the sugar. Oh, messes with me. George
is 100
out of 10. Out of 10. Like, did you get dessert with at the Pomona Mining Company?
No, because I knew I had dessert at home.
Ooh.
There's some, you got ice cream, you got some handles at home.
Like literal dessert. Sorry.
Yeah, I had dessert.
literal
dessert.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought we were going the other direction.
No,
there.
I think, speaking of, can I be honest? Can I be completely honest?
100%.
Don't misread this. Let me get into context.
Okay.
But I
Don't
think...
just read the headline. Read the
Hang
whole
on.
article.
Listen to the subtext. You're going to judge me. Don't react. And even if you do, I'm fine with it. I honestly think dick is overrated. I really do. I think girls make some decisions for some guys that I'm like, for real? For real. Why? I get when guys make decision for like pussy. That makes sense because we're dumb, we're monkeys, and like it does feel amazing. But when like women are supposed to be smarter and they like make better decisions for a dude because he's good in bed, I'm like, what?
Yeah. Okay.
What? You're gonna drive him to work. And then you're going to pick him up.
Right.
You're going to let him come inside you.
Right.
And then you're going to take him home to his mom's house.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And I know multiple girls that do shit like that.
Do they drive Nissan Altimas?
2 of them.
Okay,
I'm not even joking.
I don't even know why. As you were talking, I was thinking about they probably drive Nissan Altimas.
One is a dark blue Altima.
Yeah.
Like a dark blue with chrome trim, and there's a fucking dent in the bumper.
She's got eyelashes on the high beams, and she's a hairdresser. Okay, I'm with you. In the same vein, I would say.
I like what you did there.
The same vein.
In the main vein.
Over my head, please.
I would say big tits is overrated. I like a good
Real or fake?
fake. Like I don't get me wrong. I like a good like a shelf on a woman, but when it's too big or just like doesn't fit her body type, and I'm like, no, I don't get it. And I'll see men just like spill over in their seats for that. I'm like,
And that's why I'm saying pussy's not overrated. I get it.
Yeah.
You know, I understand. We're stupid.
Yeah. I think girls with like boobs that don't fit their body, it's just a huge 2 red flags. Just like, don't waste your time on me. And 2, I will key your car, but men will ignore it because of the boobs. So I'll say big boobs. John?
I agree.
Big dicks are
Big
over.
dicks, yeah.
Can we start that one?
Yeah.
Huh?
Job security.
Make little dicks great again.
Yeah. I can't think of anything that's overrated.
BBLs. If you're gonna go the other way too, I think.
Was the BBL?
Brazilian butt lifts. Like
Oh
butts,
yeah, diaper butts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like I like a big butt.
Like, I think that's what I said. Let's go the other way. Like,
But yeah,
I think plastic surgery is overrated.
yes, just that in general.
Yeah. Because you always see like a girl or even a guy pre-surgery and you're like, they were fine. Well, I don't understand why they felt like they needed that. Like there's one girl on Selling Sunset, and I mean, they all got plastic surgery.
I was gonna say
But
that.
there's one specific one that you're just like, oh, she was very pretty, and now she just looks like a Kardashian. That's
Right.
crazy. So yeah, spend your money elsewhere.
yeah, that's
on
true.
me, y'all.
I don't know. Being in shape too, probably overrated. I hate being in.
I don't relate. I've never been there, so
Like you just been A shape.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be mine. Just like I've always wanted to have like a 6-pack, and I've been chasing it for I don't know 30 years. It's overrated. I can't, like you said, to your point, those guys that the women that are just falling head over heels for, they have to drive them to work and all the things you said. They don't have a 6-pack. They don't have it like.
They don't even have a car.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
but they're like, but I can maybe change them. So.
But he's good to me.
Shut up.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Dr. Pimple Popper. He's overrated. Or just
The girl.
just the pimple popping thing like that people are into. I think that's.
I will agree with you, but I just had a cyst removed and I want it recorded, and I can't wait to watch the video. It was
Trying to monetize your ailments.
Let's go to the clip of the video right now.
You're gonna feel a little heaviness.
Yeah. That's so funny that you say that. Why do you think that's overrated? Just like it's not. It brings you no satisfaction.
Yeah, I'm like, there are people just watching this. Like,
I do like a good pimple pop
because I enjoy some ASMR.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I guess that's a form of ASMR. I'm not really sure, but that's like one that I just don't.
Yeah. You know what's overrated, John? Spending time with your family. All right, George. Next one.
No, we're gonna be here now. All day. Topic number 3: jury duty.
Jury duty. Do you ever go? Have you ever been? When's the last time you were summoned?
I want to say 2.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's all allegedly.
2 years, 3 years ago, maybe.
Okay. Did you go?
Yeah.
Good Samaritan. Good Samaritan.
I was there the whole day, and then went to the courtroom, and it was right after like COVID, maybe 3 years ago.
Oh, that's got to be a nightmare during COVID because you have to wear a mask and all that fun stuff.
Did we wear a mask? I don't remember.
You had to probably.
No, it was like a year or 2 or a year and a half after it. Maybe I don't remember.
No one's giving. Yeah, no one cares.
Went in the room, went to the waiting room, got selected to go to the courtroom.
Oh shit!
Went to the courtroom.
You went to the finals. All right.
No, not the finals. It was the second round of the playoffs.
Okay.
And then they're like, so like we know people are going through stuff right now, like COVID and all this stuff. So you can either come back later, like what is it, like delay your thing or
Like defer.
or you can just stay and potentially be selected.
Okay.
But we're gonna let you guys go and we'll call you guys to come back another day.
Okay.
So I got called back the second day. Was
Next day?
No, it was like a week later.
Oh, it's already annoying me.
And then went back the week later. Luckily, I got called into the first group, and they're like, "Okay, we're just gonna release you guys."
Oh, okay.
But at least I got paid for that second day.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like $20, what?
Okay.
But that was the last time I went.
Have you?
Before that, I made it to the, I want to say the conference finals. Like there was like a plaintiff and defendant, and I saw the jury get selected, but I never got called up to
get interviewed?
get interviewed.
Okay. Have you ever served?
No.
Okay. Do you think you enjoy being on a jury?
I think it would depend on the case.
You're like, if I get like a double homicide, that'd be
Well,
really
like
good.
the one I made, the one before that, it sounded interesting because it was a DUI case, but it was a guy like he got a DUI, but he wasn't driving. He was just in the car.
Sleeping in the car, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, let's defend him.
Yeah.
As someone that drinks, let's defend
I
him.
was like, and that's what he was fighting it. So I was like,
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty interesting to be part of. So
Okay.
but I didn't get selected for that one.
I don't want to name names, but I happy to be married to, a person. And she filled me with panic the other day. She said she's never, ever called or responded to a jury duty notice or whatever notification. And like, I grew up in the era where I was convinced it was illegal to turn on like a car light while you were driving. So I was like, what do you mean you didn't respond? She's like, I don't respond. Like, how do they know I got it? I'm like, they know, like the mail service is batting 0 for 20 trying to get you to the jury. So she was like, yeah, I just never responded. I was like, oh my God. But nothing's ever happened to her. And that made me think, I was like, okay, so was it all bullshit? Like, did history, again, school teach us the lies? I've never served on jury duty. I've responded, and luckily, I've never had to show up.
You've never even had to go to the court?
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
My only jury duty story I have is a girl I worked with 20 years ago. She missed 2 weeks of work because she got selected. She was on a murder trial, something like that, for 2 weeks, and she sent the plaintiff, right? No, defendant. She had to also be part of the sentencing. And they chose life. And I'll never forget, she looked like a change. Like, she changed a little bit, at least 10%.
Could have
like,
been the Ozempic.
It could be. But you could tell like, oh my God, I just sentenced someone. Like, did we all get it right? So I don't know. That's a lot for someone to send like your peers to life in jail.
And aren't you currently on the clock right now, or potentially on the clock for jury duty?
Yeah, I got called last week. I deferred.
You just went
Deferred. It's always deferred if you don't call. George, are they getting you? Tell me you have a story from Hawaii.
No, I never got called.
Oh, okay.
Because out there we just do it by combat. So yeah, we just
like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you get a paddle.
Yeah.
trial.
You get a paddle. We meet up at the beach, and we see what happens.
See,
So
that's why it's paradise. All right.
yeah, you get to beat the shit out of each other. I got called in, and then sat in the room with the gross coffee machine.
Like a Riverside Cafe.
The vending machine.
Yeah.
Only one was working, so like everybody had to wait. But outside of that, I ignored one, allegedly, and then
Yeah, because sometimes you can look at because like your number just isn't called that time, and then like,
You just got
the
lucky.
last 2 times I've had it, like I've checked in and then I've got called in. Well, there was I've got summoned at least 4 times.
Yeah, I'd say about
And
5 to 8 for me.
and at least I won't say 50% of them like they've been like calling, checking every day, and they're like, okay, you're.
I will
like,
say when I
you've done
showed
your
up,
duty.
there was a dude like prophesying outside, like telling us to choose God, and I was like, "Yo, that's rude, bro. Like we're trying to do our civic duty, and you're like Psalms 112 says." He's like, "Shut up, dude. It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, what time did you get here to do this? Do you want to take my place? I hope God strikes you down, dude."
Yeah, the Riverside. I've gone to their courthouse before. It's a wild scene. It's
What you go to the courthouse for?
my buddy Joey, that you know,
Okay.
got stabbed in a bar fight that he was trying to break up, and they caught the guy, arrested him, and we had to go there. I think it was for like I can't even remember why I was. I guess they were gonna get like pre-trial. I guess that's what they would call it. But then something I learned about the justice system is the guy that stabbed my friend, who I saw stab my friend, he kept getting a new attorney assigned to him. Like he purposely said, like, "Oh, I don't like you. I'm gonna go with that person." And he did it so often, he just kind of like prolonged it. And Joe and my buddy Joey was just fine. I was like, "Nope, let's just end it here. Like I don't care anymore." You know. So, but yes, that courthouse is wild. I also never understood why there was 12 jurors because I always felt like there needed to be a tiebreaker. But again, I've never been part of a jury where
No, it has to be unanimous.
Yes.
so it doesn't even matter the
It
number.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
No.
I wonder why 12 is the number. Again, I'm not trying to make this a history channel thing, but I always thought it was weird. Like, who settled on that? Like, what white man in the wig was like, you know what? 12.
12 jurors or 25 black people.
Yeah.
What's the 3/5 of 25?
12.
That's how we
That's
got
how we
12.
got it, baby. All right, next topic, man.
American mathematics. Welcome. This is the imperial system.
It's the public school system.
Yeah. Topic number 3, going to Costco.
Oh. I'll start here.
Yeah, you can start.
I hate Costco. I don't. If this is a thing that we can call back to, think something that's overrated, I think it's Costco. I don't know how much people are actually saving because I also see, at least from my experience, how much crap I throw out from Costco.
True.
I'm not one for Costco. I'm not waiting 20 minutes to fill my car up with gas.
But it's the cheapest gas out there.
Is it life-changing cheaping? Like, is it life? Like, what are we talking? 20 cents? 10 cents?
I think I want to say at least 5.
5
At
cents?
least 5.
Not worth it. No, like, how about this? I have friends in other states, and they're like, Mike, gas is $2.50 out here. And I'm like, I'd rather pay the other $2.50 to live in California. So if I'm not willing to move to save gas, I'm not going to sit in 20-minute traffic. I go to Arco. That's where I go.
Paid a 35 cents processing fee.
Yeah, I'll do it though. Okay.
So do I. I'm not gonna.
I just I think you guys know me as a even keeled, well mannered man. Plug.
Ding. We should have a bell.
I gotta get that. But there's something about as soon as I enter a Costco, I want to murder everyone because they just forget how to freaking walk. I've had my heels clipped by so many people. Just waiting in line. Just like as soon as like the person in front of me moves, the person clips my heels. I'm like, I'll kill someone.
I thought you're clipping your heels because Wicked just came out and like.
By the way, can we talk about Ariana Grande? A little bit later. We'll do it off camera, but that girl is not like it's all bones. Yeah. Anyways,
okay.
But though, Costco pizza, I'll fuck with. I'll say that.
What about a double chunk chocolate cookie?
Those guys were on WWE and they're making
AEW.
Oh, okay. But do you know how much they made?
Probably a lot.
Couple million.
Did they bring the boom?
If we were asked, if we ever blew up, are we doing WWE?
I'd do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, go on.
Because I'll bring the boom.
Yeah, we gotta do our own catchphrase. The Boondoggle.
The Boondoggle. Like a version of the Gritty.
Yeah. No, I think the Boondoggle is like we just drink and then we just throw up on the guy. I think that's what we do. Yeah. What do you think about Costco? When's the last time you went?
So I went to Costco probably like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, is that true? Do you have a membership?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
Are you a
feel-
Sam's Club? Are you
feel
Team
like-
Sam's Club?
No, I don't have either of them.
Okay.
I just feel like because it's just the three of us, I feel like buying in bulk, just like you said, like I don't feel like it makes sense for everybody to buy in bulk
Right.
all the time.
There has to be a study of how much people actually save from
Yeah.
Costco, but I just haven't seen it yet.
But I feel like it's kind of like something where like, oh, I have a Costco card because everybody has Costco, so we all just shop at Costco. So that's the place to go. But I would say food court though. I got mad when they required you to have a membership to go to the food court. Like I can't get a hot dog and a soda for $1.50 anymore.
Pretty good. It's pretty, and the fact they keep it at that I think that's what makes me loyal.
And it doesn't matter if inflation goes up or down. It's always $1.50.
Their hot dogs are good. Pizza's good.
I think it meant they got rid of the Polish stuff.
They did. They're chicken baked something or other.
It's just
Great.
Because it's a double chunk chocolate cookie or a chicken bake.
Stop making other people famous, John.
It doesn't matter what I do.
Yeah.
Like they're already famous.
It's
It's like me saying Hawktua. Like she's still a millionaire.
bugs me so much. They're I don't know if it's double wrapped, double twisted. They're churro, great. They're berry smoothie. I think they still
like
have
the
it.
Smoothie. Every time my parents we always go to Costco, and if I went with them, like I'll go with you guys.
Yeah.
But I'm getting a smoothie at the end. I was like,
Are you also in the cart and they're pushing you? Is that why? You just.
trying the smoothie.
God, we need to get a picture of that. George, you have a membership to Costco?
No, Costco's out of my pay grade.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
But I love Costco. One time, well, I love Costco because when I go to Costco, it's on my mom's credit card, so it's great. One time, like when I first moved in, she like came out and tried to help me like stock everything up. She was like, "Just get everything." We had to get a U-Haul, and we filled it up. Like it was a lot, but
That's a good mom.
I had a good time. Yeah, I got a trash can. I got a fucking. It's crazy that you can't go into Costco. You're like, what do I need? Oh, I need 10 garbage bags and a tool shed. You know, like
I was there recently and I saw like those claw things where you don't have to bend over. It's $20 for two of them, and not that I've ever.
because you got two hands, dude. Come on, let's go.
And I was just like, you know what? I think I do need that, and I didn't buy it, but
obviously, like the food stuff they sell in bulk, but they do have good sales, like on certain stuff that
right.
could be the price of the membership. But
Yeah. And like unfortunately I'm getting to the age where some of their clothing I'm like, fuck, this is $20. All right. Like
A fleece for 4?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I still think I have some Kirkland signature jeans.
I mean if they look good and they're comfortable, that's all what I'm about. Their alcohol, I think you save some money.
You can't return it anymore. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I kind of knew that. Thanks, John. Dick. Still drinking some of that alcohol 2 years later. Did you know alcohol doesn't expire if you don't get sick? Yeah.
If you
I'm still drinking 2 like beers from that wedding I had. What do you guys mess with the free samples when you do?
Yeah.
Wait, George, when was the last time you went?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Oh, we just need to like go one day just to take out. It's almost like Disneyland.
Yeah. There's a fast pass here, and like you check in.
He's under 3. Trust me, he's under 3.
So I said I haven't been in a while because I saw they were bringing in a thing where you have to scan in your membership.
They
card.
brought it over
Oh,
here.
They brought it. Okay.
They brought it over here. But yeah, no, it's I do the free samples I don't mess with. I'm just trying to get in and out. At Costco, if you're listening real quick, which you're probably not, but if you could do like an express lane, I think that'd be great. Because sometimes like people get like 5 things and they just need to get the hell out of there. So if you could do that, because I'm tired of getting sick behind someone that has trying to feed their family for 2 months that they're gonna throw away. That'd be great. I think I pay extra for that.
I feel like every time I go, there's only like 4 lanes open.
Oh, 100%.
You see the line backing up all the way.
And there's a Korean guy that owns a liquor store that's like, oh, I need 700 cans of soda right now.
Mm-hmm. I think Costco too shows me like how selfish we could be, because there was like, a couple months ago there was like a small like news story of like a new COVID. It wasn't even called COVID, but there was some new illness that was going around. And I went to COVID.
Went to
I was like, wow,
Covco.
Yeah.
you went to Wuhan?
I went to Costco, and like there was so many people buying up toilet paper and paper towels.
Well, was that when the strike was happening? And
Maybe
yeah.
maybe it was that. And I was just like, all right, like you don't care about the rest of us. But again, you have a family. You have a family. At the end of the day, you're trying to look out for your family. So, but it still pisses me off.
At the end of the day, you can hose off your asshole. I don't see what the problem
That
is.
is true. You know what?
Bidets.
Have you ever done
Never
a bidet?
had one, but I've heard great reviews about them. Like,
I thought you were gonna. I don't know. I was hoping you'd be like, I've never had one, but someone did lick my. I was like, okay, you,
I've used a bidet. It does feel like cheating. You're like, man.
Chico.
I feel like, do I have to tell my girlfriend about this? Like, it feels so good.
did you get hard?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yo,
Yes.
do I have to report this? Do I have to tell her?
Next time George's girl's like, what do you want me to do to you? Like, actually,
Like, actually, can you? How hard can you spit this water out of your mouth right now? Can you purse your lips together and be like, if you can get some pressure, we can talk.
oh man. I did see a bidet in Costco. Should buy
They
it.
should call it a bidet, dude. I'm gonna buy you some dinner.
All right. I think we're at our hour. John, I unfortunately I didn't prep for our Marry Fuck Kill this week. I apologize. I'll do the next two.
Let's see.
So why don't you?
I'm trying to think
Hit
what,
us.
What it was. So let me look it up real quick.
Is
Have
that
you really
your burner, bro?
Yeah.
Like, you have two phones right now?
I'm charging it. My phone is dead.
Oh,
Android? He's got an Android. They need extra battery.
All right. So Marry Fuck Kill Cereal Edition. So the Kelseys recently got their own mix of cereals, and there's 3 of them. So I thought it would be a good.
What do you mean by mix, real quick?
It's 3 cereals in a bag.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's Reese's Puffs, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Lucky Charms. So Marry Fuck Kill those 3, and then on top of that, after you answer that, if you want to do your own 3, you can do your own 3 as well.
This might be the
so
toughest.
that's a marry, fuck, kill, but also build your own cereal.
Yes. Okay. This might be the toughest one you've asked me. This is good.
Yes.
Say it again. Cinnamon Toast
Reese's
Crunch.
Puffs,
Okay.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Lucky Charms.
Okay. Confession. I've never had puffs.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I've never had puffs. I don't know if that's a hot take. Anyways, so I'm gonna have to. It's chocolate and peanut butter, though, right? Is that what puffs are?
Yes.
God dang it! I do like.
It's Reese's Puffs.
All right.
Candy for breakfast?
Yeah.
Not candy, Reese's Puff cereal.
Was it something for kids?
I will kill puffs because I've never had them, but I will marry Cinnamon Toast Crunch and I'll fuck Lucky Charms. I know they do make a version of Lucky Charms. I think they sell it at Less Foods. Might explain why. Where it's like 50% more marshmallows. Then I might change my mind. But just standard boxes that you get at the market. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is just a staple. It's so good. I mean, that's crack. That's sugar. That is just everything. It's sex in the bowl. Lucky Charms, it's good. But sometimes I am like, you know what? I'm over these marshmallows. Like that's not my thing. But puffs, I'll kill. But I could see myself changing my mind. And I apologize for anyone that's offended. I've never tried the puffs. So, what do you got?
I'm doing the same.
Same thing.
Same thing.
But you've had puffs,
Yeah.
and but
I mean, I'm not the biggest chocolate fan either.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's
that explains it.
another thing.
Is that why the other episode didn't go up?
Yes, exactly why. Factually correct. That's why I was like, how can I screw up the audio for this episode?
I like before the show, you're like only 3/8 of it made up. So, go on.
No, I was gonna ask you. You mentioned the marshmallow part for the Lucky Charms. So growing up, when I would eat Lucky Charms, I would eat not the marshmallow parts first, so I could save the marshmallows for last.
100%,
Okay, I would
100%.
make sure if that was just me or if everybody did that.
I think that's like an older person thing where your parents like you can't have ice cream until you eat your vegetables. And so I think I've always kind of been the same. Like the Hostess cupcake, I'll eat the bottom first. I'll tear it apart. I eat the bottom first, and then the frosting on top. Before we get into our mixing, George, what would you marry, fuck, kill out of those three?
First of all, let me just tell you, if you want, you can get a bag of only marshmallows on Amazon.
I was like, you can't get that too. I was gonna say that too.
Oh boy!
Forgot about that part.
Oh boy! I asked for that for Christmas. I'll be honest. My girl was like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I was like, "There's that all marshmallow."
Hold on, let me.
What else do you want, George?
Let me save it to my Amazon for you.
Just keep going.
Give me 2 of those.
Because I by the way, we missed this man's birthday, so let's get him 2 bags and a nice.
So I would marry the Lucky Charms because it is 2 cereals. It's kind of having like a cereal 3-way.
Okay.
You know, like if you want to take the patience, you could have all marshmallows. So it's the experience. I would kill the Reese's just because if I want chocolate, I want Reese's Pieces. You know, I want Reese's peanut butter cups. I want the real shit.
There you go.
And then you're gonna fuck Cinnamon Toast Crunch because that's wild. That's a high school sweetheart. It's not a good decision. It's not a whole meal, but boy, is that satisfying.
And it's a taste you can see.
Yeah.
I like your analogy. It's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch is something like it's the girl you miss. It's the girl you think about, but it's good. Yeah, no, but it's bad for you. Yeah. Now if we're mixed,
she's fat now, but you still fuck her because like the memory.
Yeah, it's just like the notch on your belt. Now if we're mixing cereals, I'm gonna go wild here. I'm gonna go Cookie Crisp. I'm gonna go Honey Nut Cheerios, and I'm going to do Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I know that's probably going to be wild. Like, that's just too much diabetes in a bowl.
They're all going to be diabetes in a bowl.
Those would be, yeah. Oh, real quick, though. If I could just pause real quick. What did you guys think about what was the wheat one with, like, frosted mini wheats?
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys mess with those?
I mean, I eat them, but, like.
Did you like it?
When I was constipated, definitely. Like, that's what I would eat.
Is that what did it? You?
All that fiber.
Yeah, I like eating those dry.
So do I.
Yeah.
I got judged for that.
They're snacks. They're
they're
not cereal.
He's like, wait, you ate those dry? I'm like, yeah, I ate them dry. Like, what's
This goes back to our top ramen conversation.
You never eat them raw?
I don't eat it raw.
Okay.
So those 3, you. If you had a mix.
So I'm keeping Cinnamon Toast Crunch like you.
Okay.
I'm adding Apple Jacks.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I said I don't like chocolate, but the one chocolate one is Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh yeah, I didn't mess with Cocoa Pebbles.
So those are my 3.
Okay. All right. George?
I think I would go. My base would be Captain Crunch, and then I would go with Fruity Pebbles.
I fuck with both the Pebbles.
Yeah, same. I fuck with Pebbles as soon as she turned 18 too. You know, let's make that
That's
happen.
16 in some states, but go on.
And the number 3 cereal I couldn't think of was probably just Lucky Charms. Throw some soft marshmallows in there.
Right?
Yeah.
Where
it's
you
just funny. We all added our Mary to our.
We're loyal, bro.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. If I could introduce a wild, like breakfast snack, a friend of mine that I work with in LA, he grew up in Louisiana. He turned me on to this, and I was late to the game, so you guys might know this. A Pop-Tart, a 1-part Pop-Tart. You put butter on it. Have you guys done this one?
No.
I tried it like 2 months ago. It's sex in the mouth. It's just, especially with the strawberry one. Please try it. Please try it.
Sounds like diabetes.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely you don't feel good about yourself after you eat it.
Obviously, you mentioned the ramen raw.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned we just said the.
Do I eat Pop-Tart raw? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to.
Okay. At least you've done that.
Yeah, I'm not a virgin.
I don't
know. Right? Do you, George? Do you eat? Have you ever had a Pop-Tart raw?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I'm fat, dude. I'll eat a Pop-Tart at any temperature. And color too. You could burn that bitch. I don't care.
Dude, to be honest, I like my Pop-Tart a little burnt. Like the end of it burnt.
Yes.
Like the end of it.
I don't know if we could do. Again, we talk about so many random things on this podcast. George, ramen. Ate it raw before?
Yeah, sure, dude.
Yeah, we did. You're the only one. Like
I never did. All right. Well, I'm the only good one here. this concludes.
Oh, what? You never been to jail? Okay.
Yeah. No, I just always had running water with temperature. Pores. Thank you guys. I miss you guys. John, what are we doing? Are we releasing this as soon as possible?
As soon as possible.
Okay, we're gonna.
As long as you can, everybody can hear us.
Let's excite the crowd. What are we doing? Let's do a Christmas episode. You're Santa? No.
He's
Maybe.
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus.
No. Can you be? Can you shave for the one? No, you're gonna keep it. Why do you? Okay, let's go. Why do you keep that thing?
Why not?
Okay, all right.
Why you keep that thing on you, homie?
What that thing do? Okay, well, let's do. I'll be Rudolph. You'll be Mrs. Claus.
I'll be
George will be Santa.
Buddy the elf.
No, if anything, I'm Bernard the elf.
Bernard.
I'm the guy that just makes it all work from behind the scenes.
There you go.
Doesn't get any credit.
Let's do a Christmas episode. We didn't talk about this. Let's take 2 minutes on it. We're recording this at my house. My wife begged me to set up Christmas lights before Thanksgiving, which I'm against. I think you set up your Christmas tree, your lights, anything Christmas related, the minute Thanksgiving dinner's over.
Not the minute. I would say.
Where are you
I
at?
would
On
say
that?
Saturday. I give it at least
The Saturday before or that?
after.
Okay. So
Saturday.
you're thinking your food hungover.
Yes.
And then okay.
Take Friday off.
And but people
Black
that
Friday shopping.
what about the people that set up before, like 2 weeks before? I think?
Execution.
Okay.
Finish it.
Yeah.
Take them to Hawaii and just like beat them with a paddle.
Yeah. Yeah. See, they got the good justice system down there, George.
I think we did talk about this. My tree been set up since
We,
Every day.
no,
September.
we did talk about it, but nobody's heard of it. Heard it. That's
Yeah, no, my tree been set up since September. I feel like get it out of the way. If you got time, get it done, dude. If you can spend all of your time just enjoying the holidays and not doing anything, great.
Well, I
Do
know
it.
some people have their Christmas tree up year round, like fake ones.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about like Valentine's Day
But
things for my tree, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. They change it for like whatever holidays.
Whatever
coming
it
up.
is.
So I mean, that's okay.
But
like-
murder.
But, like,
I'm gonna cover my Christmas tree in just one white sheet in February. So it's just a white triangle just in the middle of my living room.
I was thinking something totally different that you were doing that for.
I
This is
know,
Black
me too.
History Month. You said a white sheet over.
Yeah. Indirectly, yes.
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 Oh my god. It
What
makes
do
so
you
much
think,
sense.
Keisha?
What a nice cover for your tree. Oh, you don't get it. Let me cut 2 holes in it first.
Yeah.
Maybe you understand.
It's spooky. Oh my god.
Oh, it's a great. Oh, it's a ghost. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's end this podcast before we get canceled. John, give your socials.
At Boondoggle_John.
All right, and go 49ers.
I guess.
All right, hopefully you make playoffs.
5 another hard way.
George, what do we got going on? Give them your socials.
At the George F. Gfarito.ninja for all my dates. Pretty light, but we got stuff happening next year. So stick around. Check me out on Instagram at the George F.
I'm at the Mike James. Like I said before, me and George got a show next Saturday at Strum Brewery in Ontario. Please come out and have fun. It's the Kitties last. There's a cat.
I think the cat's gone already.
God dang it. All right. Well, there's no cats. Hopefully they bring in a dog. But yeah, catch us there. And I'll see you guys on episode 18. Thank you.